Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. Welcome to a Thursday night Ancient Dungeon Plus run. Let's see if we can get it. We're going to do a random seed that we're going to pick and enter into the game. So welcome to the stream. It is an honor to be here, to stream for you, to be part of your afternoon, your night, your morning, whatever it is where you're at. I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to be part of your day. My name is Retro Joe. I play a lot of retro games. I play a lot of RPGs. I play a lot of different stuff. Scroll back in the schedules if you'd like to see some of the games I've played in the past months. If you're new here, I bid you welcome. Everyone is welcome here. We love to talk about food. We love to talk about space, science, history, all kinds of cool stuff. Thomas Baker, Tony Vargas, Ronald, here he is. Thank you for the 20 stars, brother. I appreciate it. Thomas Baker with the love. Welcome in, everyone. I'm feeling a little bit better. I was feeling pretty low on energy during the Dragon Quest III stream, so had to end it a little bit earlier than I usually do, but I'm feeling good now. I got sufficient calories. Let's hang out, Shane says. Let's hang out, dude. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's get the multi-chat up. What's up, Joe? Welcome. Jackie, hello. Welcome. Michael Sontag, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? Good to see you all. I'm happy to be here. I hope you are too. I hope you are too. All right, let's get it going. Ancient Dungeon Plus. We're just gonna pick a random seed. I might ask ChatGPT to pick the seed. You know, in fact, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. All right, so let's get the game started up. Ancient Dungeon Plus. This is a ROM hack of Legend of Zelda that makes it a roguelike dungeon crawler. 255 rooms of random enemy drops, random enemy sets, random item drops, random floor layout, random boss placement. Let's get it going. Happy Thursday night, January 30th. 2025, 9:19 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. I bid you welcome from around the planet, from across the solar system and across the galaxy. Welcome to the Ancient Dungeon Fest. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so first of all, let's put it on second quest. And okay, so I'm going to just ask ChatGPT for a random seed number right now. Okay, Sean, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Mark? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Good to see you. Troll-like dungeons. Yes. There you go. There you go. I don't mind it. I don't mind saying that. I don't mind saying it. Yes, Ronald would like to ask V for some seed suggestions, but there's no need, Ronald, because what we're going to do is ask ChatGPT, could you give me a random 6-digit hex number? Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Good, good. Pizza Hut earlier. Joe says pizza and cheesy bread with 2 liters of Pepsi. That's probably going to sit in my fridge for a month. Oh, dude. What? The soda, not the cheesy bread, though. You can't let the cheesy bread sit that much. All right. So ChatGPT says, sure. Here's a random 6-digit hex number. Here's a random 6-digit hex number. Ready for this one? All right. A 3 F 7 B 2. Okay, all right, all right. I guess this is what it's gonna be. I guess this is what it's gonna be. A 3 F 7 B2. A3F 7B2. All right. I think we're ready. It's like it knows. I know. What's up, Andrew Hughes? Welcome. Just laying down watching TV with the Bostons. That is the best. That is the best, brother. Oh, Decaf 7. We got to try that one too eventually. All right. 3, 2, 1. Room 15, Ronald says? Really? Room 15. A3F 7B2. A3F 7B2. ChatGPT provided. Let's see if it provided. Let's see if it provided. What's up, Chris? You know what? I'm not sure, Mark. Have you ever shared a picture on the Discord? I believe you said you did, or you might have, and I wasn't sure if you did or not. But yeah, feel free to share a picture of the Bostons on the Discord. I believe you might have, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Can't remember if you did. Remind me if you did. I'll go back and look. 35. 35. Oh, you did it, Mark. Okay, okay. Well, feel free to share a picture of them if you'd like. I sounded like a villain stalling. Yes, that was the sound I was going for. You know me, Retro Joe the villain. I like it. I like it so far. What's up, Brian? How's it going, brother? How's it going? You figure out Tetris yet? Where you can play it on your PC? Dude, were you playing Tetris with your keyboard? And if so, how did you play even remotely well? No, dude. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What's up, Mario? Yeah, man. You see that? The book on the first? The book on the first item. We don't. We're like kind of all set with that, honestly. We're kind of all set with that. Do you get the book, Mario, or do you ignore it like I do? Is that the word on the street? Oh, yeah. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. I don't know, Philip. I don't know. It might surprise us. I mean, it was just the first item, so hopefully that will bump it out of the item pool. And we won't have to like worry about getting it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, getting the book early is, you might think it's a really, really bad thing, but again, it takes it out of the item pool, so that means we won't run into it in a shop. That means we won't run into it as an item drop anymore. So I'm not too upset about it. Not too upset about it. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, we're getting some rain tomorrow. We're gonna be getting some rain tomorrow, so no trail hiking tomorrow. No trail running, I should say. We'll do some indoor workouts. Some body weight workouts, some body weight squats. We'll do some good stuff. We'll do some good stuff. You gotta get the body moving, you know? That was a decent... I couldn't go any lower than 4 bombs, though. Ooh, the green tunic with a sword from the Stalfos is not a good combination. Getting snow tomorrow, Mario? Nice. Good evening, Erica. Welcome to the stream. I'm ready for a thunderstorm. Mark says, I love thunderstorms. Yes, I was playing with my keyboard, Ryan says. The controllers were the arrow keys, but up and down rotated the pieces. I forgot which button changed the piece, and later I found out space is the hard drop. Wow. Did you find it difficult, Ryan, to play like that, or are you, like, used to playing games on a keyboard? Because I always had trouble getting used to it. I was better at it when I was younger. When I used to play Doom and the DOS games and all that. But I have since relinquished my keyboard gaming skills, so I don't know, maybe I should get back to it. What's up, Kevin? First run, brother. I'm sure Link just uses the pages in that book to roll fatties with. That's what Joe says. I don't know. Link doesn't strike me as that type of person. What do you think, Joe? What do you think? He strikes me as a goody two-shoes. This is the all dungeon version, Mario. Yep. All dungeon version. It's the roguelike, so roguelike dungeon. Oh, that's actually not too bad. There we go, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. I know, Shane, I know. Greetings from sunny Florida, Jamie Grove says, except it's night. Well, the sun is still there, Jamie. You know that. The sun is still there, even at nighttime. The sun, our lovely star that keeps us sustained, is 8 light minutes away. And how far away is the closest star besides our sun? can Google it, but you don't have to. I'll tell you. 4 light years away. Roughly 4 light years away. And the name of that star is called Alpha Centauri. Or Centauri. Oh, this thing made me waste. And it made me waste again. And it's going to make me waste again. Florida is back. Florida is back. No more freezing temperatures, literally. No more snow. On college, I was partying playing NBA Jam. Yes, NBA Jam. NBA Jam was awesome, actually. I used to tear it up in that game. Is that why you're up, Jamie? Why are you up so late then, dude? Why are you up so late? Proxima Centauri. Alpha Centauri, I think, is the star system. Right, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah, Proxima Centauri. Right. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's. I believe it's a binary system, right? Both the stars. I think it's a binary system. Yeah, Proxima Centauri is the smaller of the stars. But yeah, isn't that crazy? 4 light years away is the closest star besides our sun. Florida, Florida, Florida. Sorry, am I saying it wrong? What's up, Mark? Welcome to the stream. Hey, I'm from the Northeast, bro. I'm from the Northeast. I don't remember the last time I traveled down to Spanish Florida. Oh, you say it's not owned by the Spaniards anymore? The United States owns it. Well, gosh darling. What's up, James? Mario says originally from upstate New York in the Catskill Mountains. Nice. Oh, it's a triple star system? Triple rainbow, dude? Yeah, look it up. Cool, man. Cool. Kevin Williams, your favorite Zelda streamer. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Music's pretty good, Spence, right? I love it, man. It's chill yet intense at the same time. That's kind of what I wanted to go for. And you like the horns in the background too. Or I like it. I don't know if you like them, man, but I'm saying I like them. You like the voices? I don't know. I'm trying to get my voice acting going. I never saw myself as a voice actor, but then when I get into the character of the RPG characters, it takes a life of its own, and that's it. This takes over, you know? I never did see myself doing what I'm doing, but here I am. So I've been doing a little reading, and so all this talk about the closest star, right? So you know it's roughly 4 light years away. So you might say, well, why don't we go there? Well, we could go there. And am I an astronomy buff? I wouldn't say I'm an astronomy buff, but I would say that I have a very keen interest in it. And I always have since I was a kid. Let's get some Dodongos here. Or one. Yeah, I saw that, Joe. The bumper sticker, yep. James Cabana says, my mom bought me an original NES back in 1988. The first cartridge game she bought after that was Zelda. She passed away Monday? James, dude, I am so sorry to hear that, man. You're talking about this past Monday? Brother. I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. Condolences, my man. Condolences. The 3 body problem? I know, but I know what it is mathematically. Oh, I have like a basic understanding of what it is. Current rocket technology, unless the government hires something, would take us forever to get there. I will tell you exactly what it is, Ryan. I'll tell you exactly what it is. So the fastest human-made object ever That's crazy, James Weimer. That's crazy, yeah. I'll keep you in my prayers, James. You and the family, man. So the fastest man-made, human-made object ever created is the Parker Solar Space Probe. And the Parker Solar Space Probe, I don't remember the exact top speed of it, but it's something like 400,000 miles an hour. 400,000 miles an hour relative to the sun. So the Parker Space Probe left Earth doing some ridiculous speed, and then it got a gravity boost from Venus, and then its speed skyrocketed to 400,000 miles an hour. 400,000 plus. So at that speed, the fastest speed ever attained by a human-made object, it would take roughly 6,000 years to get to the closest star, Proxima Centauri. So that just gives you like an idea of how we're doing in space travel. What's up, Edmar? Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see what ChatGPT says here. Yes, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, which travel, I think I remember reading they travel roughly 36,000 miles an hour. So they're kind of slow, believe it or not. They're kind of slow in the vast scheme of things. I don't think I've ever heard of that, Ronald. The overview effect? I'm not sure I've heard of that. I love that the planets are literally lining up. Yeah, I read that, V. Yep. So there's two ways the planets can line up. Either and the planets actually never perfectly line up, which is another interesting thing. They get really close. So there's two ways the planets can line up, where the sun's in the middle somewhere along the line of the planets, or all the planets are lined up in a straight line from one side of the sun all the way. I don't remember which one's happening recently, or like the one that's happening recently, but what's up, Jeffrey? What's up, Devo? Arian, welcome to the stream. This is the second seed. Yep, this is the second one. First one was kind of rough, but I played sloppy. I played very sloppy. Thank you, Tony. At those speeds, it would just hit a stray space rock and explode before reaching any kind of destination. You know, Tristan, it's an interesting thing you say that, but from my understanding, the space rocks are so spread apart that the chances of hitting one is so sparse that it never will hit it. And basically, the chances are so sparse that they'll never hit it. Cause I'm Sloppy Joe, Sloppy Joe. Having an okay day? Better than a bad day, man. You know, we see a lot of times what we see is depictions of space where the meteors are all like next to each other, but apparently they're extremely far apart, and the chances of hitting one are very, very slim, almost impossible. Yeah, a lot of it. What room did you get to in the last seed? What's the max room number? Max room number is 255, and I don't remember the room that I got to on the last seed. I think it was 50 something? Is that what it was? Oh, when astronauts return home from space, they get the overview effect, a feeling of closeness to the planet and our responsibility for it. Yep, I've heard that before, Ronald. Yeah, I forgot that's what it was called. I forgot there was a name for it. But yes, I have heard of that. Yep. Oh, it was 52. Thank you, V. Yeah, I knew it was in the 50s. Yeah, that was a rough one. That was. Yeah, millions of miles, right? 100 stars from Doug. Thank you, Doug. Thank you for the good luck too, brother. I appreciate it. What's up, Rebecca? All right. Whew, boy, oh boy, oh boy. What miracle? What miracle? Stop by to say hi. Hope everyone's good. Got to wake up early for the gym. All right, Rebecca. Get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Maybe Joe is an alien, Ryan says. Good evening, Justin. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. How about you show us how it's done now? I'm going to try, Shane. I'm going to try. Marcus, welcome, welcome. Cool Sonic pick. Like it. Sounds good, Mark. We'll see when you get back, brother. We'll see when you get back. Speaking of space, I'm surprised that you can see the Christmas lights from outer space and the rockets. Still curious how that would work. Really? You can see Christmas lights? 1,112 days. Whose foliage is that? Justin, huge. Tony Pecorelli says, let's do a shot. Tristan says, sounds like a lot, but if you're traveling at 450,000 miles per hour, that's almost 1,000,000 miles in 2 hours. Yeah. At that speed, I don't know how a pebble wouldn't pierce and decompress and explode you unless you can deflect everything or you have a meteor effect where everything burns around you. But don't you need an atmosphere around you? No, Tristan, you just literally throw an object 400,000 miles an hour into space and it just keeps going and it doesn't hit anything. Literally, that's what happens. That's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I think. All right, let's go. That wasn't it, actually. Hola, Lizzie. Hola, welcome to the stream. How's it going? UFO catastrophe? You gotta remember, Tristan, you gotta remember, we're not dealing, it's not like we're traveling on Earth. So I feel like, you know, since we experience everything on Earth, like the traveling and everything and traveling in our car, I think, you know, including myself, I think we think of like traveling like Earth, but space, it's just, it's a whole different thing. It's just so vast and so sparse. V says my kid literally asked for Pop-Tarts tonight. I'd like to know his favorite Pop-Tart flavor. In frosting or no frosting? Favorite Pop-Tart flavor, frosting, no frosting. This is a crucial question. This is a crucial question. It's the first question you should ask on a date. No wind or atmospheric resistance. Right. There you go, Lizzie. Eating healthy in the gym is paying off. Of course. Brown sugar maple syrup. He asked for frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts. So frosting and strawberry. All right. Any flavor frosted or no preference? No, I go with the non-frosted. I know, I'm boring. Your clothes are fitting better? Oh, nice, Lizzie. That's awesome. That's always a good feeling when it's not all like tight and constrictive. You know, Tristan, it's weird. I understand where you're coming from, and I was pretty blown away by it too. What's up, Chris Cummins? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, brother. Happy Thursday. What are we doing? What are we getting into? We settling in for the night? We getting tucked in? Getting some hot chocolate? You know, I wish I really need some decaf coffee. I didn't get it last time I was at the supermarket. I like the decaf with the hot chocolate. As Dustin would say, your dirty dishwater with the hot chocolate. Yeah. I know. But I like it. I like it. I would drink regular coffee, but I would never sleep in a million years. I would never sleep in a million years. So Ronald says, first date questions nowadays are way different than my generation. Ronald, you are bringing up a very, very interesting point. Very interesting point. Oh man, that's rough. I mean, not rough, but that's well, it is rough to differentiate because I'm sure there's a lot of differences. I hesitate to ask you, Ronald, what year this would be, roughly. Just so we can get a historical context, but, you know, you can only volunteer that if you'd like. Decaf's like watered down coffee. Yeah, I mean, if the decaf is any good, it shouldn't taste that watered down, but it just doesn't have the caffeine in it. But I hope it's not watered down. Smoked them! Smoked them! Smoked them! Smoked them! What do you think of that? All right, so we gotta get this. No, dude, do not do that to me. All right, so let me just do this real quick. Yeah, so the caffeine affects you, Joe, huh? Yeah, I can't, man. If I drink a cup of coffee right now, I'll just be laying in my bed awake for hours. And I just don't like it. I don't like that feeling. Mike, Larry in the house. All right. Back in the house, dude. Mike, I'm glad you're coming in, man. I'm glad you're coming in. Missed you, brother. Missed you. Greetings, Jordan. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? So Ronald says, what year was I dating? Yes, what year? Yeah, you know I'm 64, so mid to late 70s through 80s. I was married in 82 at 21 years old. So we're talking, oh yeah, that's right, Ronald. Yeah, you're the same age as my parents, basically. Yeah, so, all right, that makes sense. Yeah. So late 70s, yeah, because you would have been in high school in the mid 70s, so, okay. So yeah, late 70s, early 80s. Geez, you know what, Ronald? I feel like it wasn't that much different. I mean, it was different, but to sit down with someone face to face in a restaurant or a coffee shop or something like that, and to have a conversation, I don't know, man. Well, I guess I'm going by my generation. When you just like get right down to the bottom of it, is it really that different? It's tough to say because it's very individualized. When am I going to have a meet and greet? Mike, Larry, I went to Retro World Expo in Connecticut last year, and I walked around the floor and I met a number of Retro Joe fam members, and I told everyone ahead of time, months ahead of time, make it here if you want, if you can, and I will hang out with you. And that's exactly what we did. So that was the last time I did a meet and greet, was at Retro World Expo. And it wasn't a formal meet and greet. It was just come hang out, and we hung out just like, you know, just like a bunch of friends, right? It wasn't formal or anything. I didn't have a line and charge $100 a signature. $100. No, none of that. None of that, man. We just hung out like friends, you know? No, I love coffee. What? I love coffee. But I'll let you know, Mike. I'll announce it. I always announce everything ahead of time, so if people want to get involved and participate, then yeah. Shane says, first date question. Are you a little crazy or a lot of crazy? If you map a perfectly clear course, then I get the principle. Tristan says, well, you know what, Tristan? The other thing, too, about that is they do map a perfectly clear course. You can't predict if a rock will come smashing into it, but they predict the course perfectly. Next time I have a meet and greet, you'll bodyguard me? Mike, that's cool, dude. I'll keep that in mind. You know, like when I'm really famous, then I'm gonna need a bodyguard. So I'll keep that in mind, man. Thank you. No, I don't need one yet. Ronald, dude. Ronald, calm down, dude. Calm down. When did you assume the job of making the chat spicy? Tristan says, let's do it. Throw a rocket. I got 5 on it. $5 says it's going to hit a rock. Mike Gillis says hanging with Retro Joe is punishment? What, dude? No. Hanging with me is fun. Right, Mike? Mike's kidding, of course. Mark the Shark, welcome. Oh, I shouldn't have went this way. Oh, wait. No, it's all right, I guess. I mean, you don't really have to use bombs. Probably should conserve them. All right, the candle. Look at these seeds we got tonight. I'm taking my job. hype. Let's go. Blue ring hype. Let's go. Blue ring hype. Let's go. Blue ring hype. Let's go. Oh, you B-heads are just that, B-heads. All right, let's go. That's gonna help. I'm kidding, of course. V gets a night off. There you go, V. See? This one's not bad. This one's not bad, yeah. What's up, Matt? Matt Wicks in the house. You made it, you made it. Let's do it, let's do it. We're going for it, Matt. We're going for it. We had a couple bad seeds. Well, the first one was bad. Second one I just didn't do well on. This one is looking promising. This is looking promising. I gotta tell you right now, mostly everyone in this community, and even visitors to the community who are new here, have all been very respectful. You know, we joke around in the chat, and, you know, maybe some adult things are said or whatever, but it's all in good fun and it's all joking around. So I very, very rarely do people cross the line in my chat, and I'm so grateful for that. And thank you, everyone, for being respectful and being, you know, good-spirited and just joking around in good fun. The world is what it is, and we can break the mold, so to speak. Let's go. Dude, what is with this book? They really want me to have the book. They really want me to have it. We take Zelda seriously. That's right, Thomas. You know it. You know it. So I just want to take an opportunity to thank everyone for doing that, for keeping this community awesome. No, I'm good. I'm good, Jordan. Not yet. Not yet. It's a lot for the boomerang. No, forget about the book, dude. Forget about it. Forget about it. I'm never again will I take the book. Never again. I'm against it. I'm against it. I'm an anti-booker. Got him. No, dude. No, no, Ronald. No. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. No! Pretty good, pretty good. Let's go. Ooh, smoky, smoky. If you don't beat the seed, you'll hear should have taken the book. Nope. Not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Another Retro Joe t-shirt idea. Should have taken the book. Should have taken the book. Mine says, hey Joe, do you know the closest star that is the same type as our sun? Oh, wow, that's a really good one, Ryan. That's a good one. I think I did know it. I think I did. Don't tell me just yet. Don't tell me just yet. I keep on wanting to say Rigel, but it's not. I think it has habitable planets around it. I'm not gonna, hold on. I just recently looked this up, I think. Messier? Messier? Is that it? Yeah, a lot of keys, Chris, right? I think it's like, I'm going to guess and say Messier something. M-E-S-E-I, something like that. But I think from what I understand, there's habitable planet around it. And actually, so astronomers have now dubbed some planets super habitable, where the planet is more habitable for life than Earth is. Super habitable planets. Which is crazy. I learned about that recently. Can you imagine that? Planets that are more suitable for life than Earth is. Oh, okay. So the Messier catalog's used for all of them? Okay. I thought there is a star named Messier, I think, too. Man, that's a really good one, Ryan. What is it? I'm not going to be able to guess it. When you say it, I'll be like, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's habitable planets around it, too. I know, tomorrow is Friday, Jeffrey. Where did the time go? You know what's weird is every time it's time to play Ancient Dungeon, I'm like, wow, I feel like I just played this, and it was a week ago. And I only play this once a week. Feels like I play it a lot, but it's only once a week. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So apparently, super habitable planets. No, it's Jordan. I think what Ryan's asking is the same type of star as our star. I don't think Proxima Centauri is the same type of star as ours, or is it? Now I don't even know. But that's a really good question. Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti. Okay. How many light years away, Ryan? Messy cantaloupe? I want cantaloupe, dude. What's better, cantaloupe or honeydew? Definitely cantaloupe, right? I'm a melon guy. I'm a melon guy. What's the other one? Honeydew, cantaloupe, and what's the other one? Yeah, I'm down for all of them. Down for all of them. Oh, what is it? What is it? It's like our star is an M class star, I believe, right? M class, medium, yellow M class star. $100 stars from Frank Borges. Thank you, Frank. Welcome to the stream, brother. How's it going? No, not watermelon. So honeydew, cantaloupe, and there's one more. What is it? What the heck? Not watermelon. Shane says you're a melon. Not much, Frank. How's it going, brother? How's it going? You got anything interesting going on, man? Cantaloupe smoothie, Lee says. Cantaloupe smoothie. That sounds really good. You know, when we were playing Goddess of Wisdom, Echoes of Wisdom, the new Zelda game, they make the smoothies in the Zelda game, and making the smoothies make me want a smoothie so bad. But I'm like, we already have the ladder. This is crazy. This is craziness. So early in the game, but I'll take it. Tristan says, but life may not mean life anyone on our planet can sustain. Could be an entirely different chemical composure of air, earth, water, sun, etc. Could sustain on its own life, but be deadly toxic to us. Even if the air isn't particularly right, we're done. Exactly, Tristan. So the question is, are we defining life strictly by the standards that we know it by? So in other words, carbon-based, all the stuff, the animals, the bacteria, all the stuff we know as life, DNA, RNA, genetics, all that stuff, protein synthesis, photosynthesis, all that stuff. If we're defining life in that way, then we have to define it in that way. If there's other type of life, quote, life out there, then that's a whole different thing, right? That's going to be a whole different thing. But if we define life the way we have it on Earth, then we can have those strict standards by which to say if we found it or not. But yeah, absolutely, there might be something totally different out there that breathes sulfur, that lives off of sulfur or whatever. And actually, I think some bacteria live off of sulfur, but Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But either way, but if we're gonna do it by those strict standards, then yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The conditions on the planet have to be pretty right. And there is another distinction as well. There is another distinction between single-cell organisms and complex intelligent life, right? Because conditions for single-cell organisms aren't as strict as, say, intelligent animal life, like humans. Humans have a very narrow band of conditions that they can thrive in, otherwise they're done, as Tristan points out. Bitter melon? Oh man, what the heck? I can't think of that other thing. That's gonna bother me actually. James says, sometimes I don't get your notifications like tonight. Sometimes I do. Another streamer I follow, he puts @followers in the description for the live, and it will notify, always notify. That's actually a good idea, James. I should try that. Thank you for that tip. Snap melon? No. Oh, man. I'm going to think of it. Water... melon... cantaloupe... Papaya is amazing, but no. I would call life anything organic with cellular structures. I'm just curious about these life-sustaining planets. They could very well be holding complex organic organisms, but we would never be able to breathe in its atmosphere, making it uninhabitable. It depends on what the composition of the atmosphere is, right, Tristan? So, like, yeah, it might not be good for human life, right? Because we need a very narrow, we need a very specific mixture of gases and a specific pressure, specific atmospheric pressure to breathe, right? Yeah, no, you're right, man. You're right. I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there's a planet that just supports bacterial life, you know? Because some bacterial life can live in different extreme conditions that we can't live in, obviously. Pluto is definitely a planet. No, Pluto is definitely a planet. It is a planet. It's called the dwarf planet. Muskmelon? No, I'll think of it. I think you're out of melons, liver lips. Tony says. If I think of it, though, I win. Oh, boy. Wow. Just not Pluto, no. Yeah, cantaloupe and honeydew. Those are the ones that we were saying earlier. But for some reason, I'm thinking of another one. But Tony says I'm out of melons, liver lips, so... Tony called me liver lips. That's not nice, man. That's not nice. This is the way I was born. I still wouldn't finish making my point. Did I not complete a thought, Shane? You gotta hold me accountable for that, man. I can't just delve into a subject and not complete a thought. I'm actually kind of serious about this, man. Help me out if I don't. Temperature and gravity are more important than atmosphere. I mean all three, right, Jordan? All three. And you need enough gravity to hold on to an atmosphere. Laser lips? Johnny 5? Is that what that's from? And I forget the name of the movie? Is the name of the movie Johnny 5? Yes, thank you, James. Yeah, so the one way is keeping track of the schedule. Right. Did I get it right, Lee? What's the name of that movie? Short Circuit. Yes, thank you, Joe. Yep. Dude, I literally have not seen that movie since 1993 or 4. Or, I don't even know what year it came out. It was 80s, right? It was 80s? 89? 88? 89? 90? Somewhere around there? No, this is not the incredibly difficult seed, no. But we're gonna do that again. I was gonna do that tonight. I was gonna give that seed tonight another shot, but give that seed another shot tonight. There we go. That's the order of the words I needed to say that sentence correctly. But I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself. What did I say at the beginning of the stream? We're gonna have a chill stream, hang out. And Shane was like, yeah, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out, bro. And I was like, thank you, dude. Yes, that's exactly what we wanted to do. 85 or 86. Okay, I was off on that. Why does it seem like every shop is expensive in this one? The military robots? Yeah. Tristan says, I digress, man. I'm just drunkenly nerding out on sci-fi. Dude, do it, man. This is the place to do it. This is the place to do it. I love it. Trying to point out that complex, sustainable life is more than probably only sustainable on its own planet with its own perfect atmosphere in the entire cosmos. That is... What a thought, man. What a thought. So you're saying that each... So if there's a... Oh, man, that is a crazy thought. So you're saying... If there's life on a planet, that life is specifically suited for that planet and no other planet in the entire universe. What a thought, man. What a thought. I never even thought of it like that. Wow. That would make sense. That would make sense. If life evolved on the planet, then that life is specifically suitable for that planet, and that's it. Huh. Short Circuit, yeah, I remember Short Circuit too, yeah. Haven't seen that in a long time. Wow. I don't know, Ronald. I don't know. Oh boy. All right. I think what I'm going to do is let's keep going. Let's keep going. Nothing I could do about that, really. Yes, you know you're in a Retro Joe stream when the comments are about life, the vast universe, and melons. Yes, yes, Tony. Try to beat the wizard again, and we're gonna give another seed a shot here. We're gonna give another one a shot. Ready for this? What's up, Byron? So, Boston Baked Beans. Haven't seen them in a while. Yeah. Like the... Oh, you remember the candy Boston Baked Beans? You know Boston Baked Beans candy? But Boston Baked Beans, the beans, that's good too. Thank you, Paul. Alex, what's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. How's your day going? Yeah, I think it's still around. Yeah, I liked it. It had a weird... It was kind of weird, but I liked it. You know what I miss and I was thinking about recently was the candy cigarettes. So there were two variety of the candy cigarettes. One was the tube of bubble gum that you could blow the sugar out and it looked like smoke. And the other one was the skinny white ones that are kind of like chalk candy, sweet chalk candy. You know what I also really miss is those, I forget what they were called, dipping pouches or something like that, where it had a candy stick and you dipped it in the powder. You lick the stick and you dip it in the different powders. That one was good. That one was good. Nice processed sugar candy. I like the stick part. Peanut butter with the bumpy stuff. Oh, dude. Was it brown sugar? No, it wasn't. It was white, I think. Fun dip. Yes, Mike. Fun dip. Yes. All the childhood faves. Yeah, so Tony, yep. Exactly, fun dip. That was a good one. That was a good one. Bubblegum cigars were always a good one too. Yeah, Chris. Yep. That was awesome. Baked beans candy is good. I think it's good too, Joe. I always liked it. You know what I like too? The root beer bottles, the gummy, or they would like, oh no, they weren't gummy, they were wax root beer bottles. I actually liked the wax candy. A lot of kids didn't like it. I liked it. Like the wax teeth during Halloween. I used to chew it up and it was... Pop Rocks are good. Yep, Pop Rocks were good. Razzles? I do. Yeah, I do. I remember the name. $16-ounce Mountain Dews. Yeah. You like the wax candy, Jackie? Shane says, I want candy. See, dude? See? I want candy, too. I was always like a Twizzlers gummy bear person. Saltwater taffy, love it, Mike. Love it. I'll eat so much of that stuff and then regret it later. It's not even funny. Astro Pops? Yes. I think so, Joe. Yeah, I think so. Circus Peanuts? My fave. Black Licorice? Yep. Candy corn all belong in the same family. Mark, I liked all those candies. What does that say about me? I liked a lot of the gross, quote, gross candies that other kids wouldn't eat, and I'd just eat it. Like, no one really liked candy corn, and I loved it. No one really liked, like I said, the wax lips and the wax teeth from Halloween. I liked those. What are some other ones? I liked everything. I was just like, I liked everything. Mary Jane candy was really good, Mike. Yeah, I do remember that. Yep, the peanut butter. I like those a lot, too. Wax harmonicas. The no-bake cookies. I don't remember those, Chris. I mean, I remember them, but I don't think I ever had them. No bake cookies. Oh, was that? Oh, yeah, okay. All right, here's a question. Mostly for, I guess... the girls in here, but what about the Easy Bake Oven? Remember the Easy Bake Oven when we were kids? Well, I shouldn't say everyone. When people of my generation were kids, and you could cook actual food. You could cook actual food in the oven, and apparently you could eat it. So let me ask everyone this: did anyone ever eat Easy Bake Oven food, and was it actually good? Because you could actually cook food. Candy necklaces were amazing. I liked it. Yeah, Smarties, yep. Man, I like all this stuff. We used to rage it. Planters PB Crisp, yes. And Chris Cummins says yes and not really. So you cooked it and it's not really good. It's funny how that was marketed towards females. What a crazy world. Wait, Tony, you had Easy Bake Oven cookies? Did we have this discussion? I feel like I had this discussion with someone recently. We made cookies in the Easy Bake. We also dried herbs. Yeah, dried herbs in the cookies. Doesn't seem like a typical fit, but sure. Easy Bake Ovens. My sister had one, Joe. I swear you can bake pottery in that thing. Didn't it get like ridiculously hot? I mean, obviously it's... We better have a shooting sword here because I have a feeling we're going to be facing a Gleeok. I just have that feeling. That's all. I just have a... I'm feeling a Gleeok. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I think we had that discussion. Oh, you know what? Didn't it? Yeah. Snoopy snow cone machine. I wish I had one. The male version was making creepy crawlies. That's right. That's right, Ryan. Well, yeah, because you know why that is, Ryan, right? So the boys got creepy crawlers and the girls got easy bake oven. Talk about social engineering, huh? Start 'em young. Start 'em young. Everything is edible if you're brave enough. Yikes! Jordan says Creepy Crawly was my nickname in college. Lee says I'm rummaging through my kids' leftover Halloween candy. There's still leftover Halloween candy? I think it is a light bulb. Yeah, Ryan, I think it is a light bulb. But I from what I remember and from what I've heard, it gets like super, super hot. $100-watt light bulb, actually, that's it? Well, no, 100-watt light bulb actually does get hot, right? Going to bed, Chris? All right, brother. Thanks for hanging, man. Have a good sleep. You know what I absolutely love too? That game Operation. It burned at roughly the temperature of the sun. Dude. And we sold it to kids. And we left them to play with it as when they whatever they want with it. Cook whatever you want. Run experiments. Speaking of which, you ever take Cheez-Its, put it on a hot grill or like a flat grill? So you take Cheez-Its, you put them on a flat grill. You know what it turns into? I'm sorry, I messed that up. I did it backwards. I said it wrong. So you take cheese slices. Could be American. Probably American is your best bet. You take the cheese slice and you put it on a grill, on a flat grill. What you get is big Cheez-Its. That's what I was trying to say. What you get is big Cheez-Its. We're gonna have to go down. What's up, sub? Welcome, welcome. Big cheesin', dude. Big cheesin'. All right. Ancient Dungeon just isn't doing well tonight. We'll give one more seed a chance. We'll give one more seed a chance. Squeeze-Its, I remember those, Ryan. Yep, I did. I miss Cheez-Its when they were made by Sunshine Biscuits. Who makes them now, Joe? Probably like Monsanto or something. Operation contributed a few points in my current blood pressure. I love the game, though, Jordan. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. So, Ryan, back in the day, we had 100-watt light bulbs in the house. I don't know. Do you think they could have pitched the oven? You know, I feel like society as a whole, Ryan, was kind of just set in a certain way. And if they maybe thought outside the box, they could have broke into a new market, you know, like cooking toys for boys or whatever, kitchen toys for boys. But it would take a lot of outside the box thinking and risking it, but yeah, Joe says, sometimes I wish I grew up in the 50s, back when parents gave their kids weapons for Christmas. Dude. Yeah, like BB guns, right? But yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Now you get the same luminosity from 12-watt LED. Yep. LEDs are way more efficient. Way more. Oh, Nabisco, yes. Is it Kellogg or Nabisco? All this heckling didn't help you tonight, Shane says. Snacks were better back in the day. I think they had more preservatives. Yeah, 100%, Ryan. You read the ingredients label on the back of some of those packages. Kellogg makes Cheez-Its now. Bought Sunshine, Tony says. Got you. Mike Bell says, I won a deluxe edition Monopoly game at McDonald's while playing the Monopoly game when I was a kid. Mike, you know about the whole story behind the Monopoly game for McDonald's? So McDonald's did the Monopoly game twice in its history. One a while ago, I think when you're talking about, Mike, in the 90s. And then one probably, 10, 15 years ago? Maybe a little longer than that. So now, so they did it twice. The first time they did it, something really bad happened. Yeah, so McDonald's, this is like scary story, Joe. So McDonald's hired a third party to handle to make the game, to handle the game, and the guys who ran the third party company to put together the game, they basically rigged it so they got the $1 million prize, and that's it. They stole all the money. They rigged it so they got the $1 million prize, and they actually got caught and sued. I don't know exactly what happened to them, but they got caught and sued, and like I said, I don't know what kind of repercussions there were. But yeah, so that first McDonald's Monopoly game was rigged, and all of you who thought, including myself, who thought they were going to get Park Place and win the $1 million prize, nope, the Park Place piece was already taken by the people who made the game. So yeah, so there's that, and then the second time they did it, obviously they didn't rig it the second time. But I don't think it was as popular. Hey, that's okay. So that's a lesson. That's a lesson, first of all, in human greed, and second of all, in if you want something to be done right, do it yourself. Don't hire a third party, especially something like that. Anytime you hire a third party company, you have to trust them. You have to know they know what they're doing and that they're ethical and all that. So you're putting a lot of trust. I mean, McDonald's is a $1 billion brand. You're just gonna put your name brand in someone else's hands? That you trust them? You know? No, I know, quaint by today's standards, but still, the moral still stands, right? The moral of the story still stands. Yeah, there's a video on its sub. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff out there, but yeah. So that's crazy. That's crazy. And you know what? Back in the 90s, you could get away with it more easily, I should say, because there wasn't so much surveillance. There wasn't, everything is surveilled now. Emails, everything, and there would have been all records. It would have been a lot harder to hide if there was Facebook and social media back then. Ronald says, trust always in the duality of man. What's up, Matt Novak? Welcome to the stream. Jacob Bong, welcome. Easy Bake Oven is expensive? Wait, hold on a second, Ryan. Are you talking about to buy one off of eBay from back in the day, or did they don't make it? They don't make them again, right? They would have to have marketed as boys being professional chefs, whereas the Easy Bake Oven was marketed for homemakers, Mark says. Right, true. But it was not a common thing for men to be homemakers back in that time, right? It was a pretty rare exception, I would say, or at least perceived that way, Oh, okay, Tony, yeah. All right, cool. Sunshine originally made Hydrox, but Hydrox are now owned by Leaf Brands, which is not one of the big companies, yeah. Ronald says, Joe, you should have gone an Easy Bake Oven. Maybe it would have carried over into today. You know what, Ronald? It's funny you say that, because I was cooking breakfast today, and I do a good job cooking breakfast, actually. I think you would be impressed. And I was thinking to myself, while I was cooking it, because I know how to crack the eggs, I know how to make good scrambled egg omelet, I know how to do all that. I know the good amount of olive oil to put in the pan. I know you can use butter if you want a different taste. I know how much butter to use. I know my grandmother taught me a little trick to add a little amount of water to your scrambled eggs. A little bit of cold water, tiny amount, and it fluffs them up. You add like dried oregano to it. You can add all kinds of stuff, salt, pepper as you like. I cooked it up. I cooked my bagel. I mean, which is not a big deal, right? But the whole time I was thinking, the reason why I have confidence cooking this breakfast right now is because of my grandmother. Because my grandmother, when I was 8, 10, whatever, however old I was, took me aside and literally taught me how to make breakfast. I was, like I said, 8 years old, whatever, 10 years old. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but... So I have confidence in cooking breakfast because my grandmother showed me how to do it when I was 10 years old. So yeah, it stuck with me, Ronald. It stuck with me. Yeah, exactly, Matt Novak. Yeah. I just was like, I had like lactose intolerance problems, so I never did the milk thing, but yeah, milk is good. Yeah, milk fluffs it up too, right? So yeah, that's that. I mean, my dad was a really good cook as well, but he never really took me aside and explained stuff to me. Kind of just cooked up some good food and then put it in front of me and I devoured it. Oh, goat milk. Huh. Absolutely, Jacob, yeah. Easy Bake Oven's too small for pizzas, yep. Matt Novak just came up with the new saying for Gen Z, Gen Alpha, more Gen Alpha, right? Easy Bake Oven. Let them cook. Let them cook, bro. You can add the bro for the bros. You can add the bro for the bros. Yeah, Tony, 100%, man. I miss it too. I miss it too. I just miss him in general. You know, I was saying to my mom recently, not to get too personal, but I was saying to my mom recently that, and there are a few people, or at least a few people in the chat that knew my dad personally, actually, and so I was saying to my mom, I was saying, Mom, you know, and I've talked about this on stream before, but my dad and I didn't have the best relationship growing up, and you know, through adulthood and everything, and you know, I was never really his friend, so to speak. Like I mean, I know that sounds like kind of harsh to say, but I was never really his buddy. You know, we didn't really have that type of relationship. But here's the thing, since he passed a few years ago, I've changed a lot since, believe it or not, in the past few years. And I feel like now where I'm at emotionally and mentally, I feel like we would actually be pretty good friends. You know, we really never saw eye to eye, and we were really like different types of people. But I think now, with the way my mentality is, I think we would have been like buddies, you know, like actually have fun hanging out. And because like I said, we never really had that type of relationship. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. See you when I see you, Dad. Ronald says, my dad was a cook in the Coast Guard. Good cook, but mom always did the cooking. There you go, there you go. A Kool-Aid electric shaver? What? Kool-Aid electric shaver? That's pretty cool. I never knew such thing existed. Oh, an ice shaver. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Those looking like Jamie Lee Curtis. What? Actually, they kind of do. They do resemble. They do resemble. You see it in the background, Tony? Do you see it? I don't think you can see it. Ronald says parents aren't supposed to be friends. You know, I've heard that a lot, Ronald, from in a lot of different contexts, and a lot of different people say that. But, and I get what you're saying, because if your parents are your friends, then can they really discipline you to a certain point? But here's the thing. Specifically with my dad was a very, like, kind of like always joking type of guy, and I was like always like too serious for him. So that's one of the reasons why we didn't get along. 'Cause I was always like, you know, kind of nerdy and serious, and he was always joking and laughing and making like inappropriate jokes. You know, he's always that guy at the party making inappropriate jokes. And you know, I was always rolling my eyes and you know, rolling my eyes in the corner at him. But now it's funny. But now I've really like loosened up, and I kind of like I understand where he's coming from more now. So that's more of what I mean. I you know, that's more of what I mean. So I think now I could joke with him, and I really get his humor. I really get his humor. Nah, it's fine, Shane. It's fine, dude. I'm not trying to. I'm just reflecting. I'm good, man. I'm good. Shane's like, you're good, man, but I'm not. 73. Let me think. Yeah, 73 sub. Yeah. I bet you would, Shane. I bet you would. I do, Jackie. Yep. Look at those bee heads dropping those bombs. Look at that. Look at that. All right, sub. Yeah, so you kind of get what I'm saying. You know what broke my heart today? I was watching a video, random video came up, Oh man, this one was a rough one. Random video came up of this little kid. So this little kid, he was with this guy, old, I don't know. The kid was probably like 8 years old, something like that. And this guy was doing free haircuts. And the guy's like, "Oh, you want a haircut, kid?" And, the kid got in the chair and he's talking to him and he's like, "Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And the little kid said, "Oh, I want to be a police officer." And and the guy was like, "Whoa, why do you want to be a police officer?" He goes, I wanna get people that commit crimes. I want to get people that do crimes." He's like, "Oh, really? Oh, you want to help people?" He's like, "Yeah." And then the guy's like, "Oh, okay." And the little kid was like, "Yeah, and my daddy's up in heaven." I was like, "Oh, dude, that's it. Either like something bad happened to his dad, he got killed or something by someone." We didn't get the whole story, but I don't know, man. It was a tearjerker for sure. And the kid got the haircut, and I don't know. It was something else, man. Some of those videos that come up on social media get me. They get me. Have I reached a point in my life when I start telling dad jokes? And if yes, have you reached the point where you enjoy telling them? I'm not really a dad joke person, Arian. I'm not like, my brain doesn't really work that way. I'll try to come up with a dad joke and then I'll start thinking about like space and science. Like my brain doesn't really work that way. I'm not a good dad joke person. But I do appreciate the humor. Well, it says, "My dad was a pretty cool guy. Hunted, fished, partied mildly. As soon as I was born, he stopped doing all that." Oh. "15 years, Jackie?" Yeah. Some people are really good at those dad jokes, like really clever, and they're super like cheesy, but they're really clever and they're awesome. They kind of remind me of like cheesy memes. They're brilliant yet cheesy. Well, that would make sense, Ronald, right? He was a military guy. Coast Guard, you said. Where was he from? Where was he born? Where did he grow up? That's right, Arian, that's right. Carrying on the tradition of the dad joke. You gotta do it, you gotta do it. So, I'm not sure, Arian, but do you have kids? And do your kids grown like you did before? Oh, Navy guy, yep. Bonarco's good at the dad jokes, yeah. Bonarco's definitely... Yep, my mom's still around. Sub, my mom is still around, yep. He was born and raised in Watsonville, California, just 10 miles south where I was born and raised. My mom was born and raised in San Francisco. Really like a West Coast family, Ronald. Wow. There you go. Cali family. What's up, Abe? All right, I think we're going to call it a night. I think we're going to call it a night with Ancient Dungeon. Whew. Not really in the groove tonight with Ancient Dungeon. Not really in the groove. Not really in the groove tonight. Oh boy, oh boy. They both grow when I start telling the jokes, yeah. Should have taken the book, Arian says. Good night, Abe. My parents were born and raised in Rhode Island. Oh, your dad's parents. Okay, all right, cool, cool. You know what I was going to ask, Ronald? If you have any history, if you have any, like, distant family history that had to do with the gold rush? Because it's always interesting to hear about people who have family roots out on the West Coast, and if any of their distant relatives, or not too distant, right? Distant relatives have connections to the gold rush. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, did you see that, Joe? I think I got him. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for watching, man. Thank you for hanging. Thank you, Shane Brewer. Thank you for hanging out, man. Thank you to everyone for sticking with me. Thank you to those who have been around for a long, long time. Over 1,000 days followage. Throw your followage in the chat before you leave over on the book side. Those of you on the other platforms, thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining the family. Yeah, it was a interesting stream. I was more in a talkative mood tonight than I was in an Ancient Dungeon mode, but we had fun. We hung out. It was fun. I don't know if the other the other platforms have a followage type command. Like I say, I'm new to the other platforms, so 1,041 days for Joe, 795 for Arian. I'm sorry, Kevin Wirtz. Yeah, it was a nice chat, Arian. It was a nice chat. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for talking with me. It means more than you know. And we're going to sign off on the Ancient Dungeon Plus stream for tonight. Before we go, let's give some star shoutouts on the book side. Frank, Doug, Ronald, thank you for the stars. And yeah, we'll call it a night. Have a good one, everyone. Peace out.